Hi, Pat here. Welcome to the last part of my series introducing 3D printing. Today I'm going to share some of the cool ways 3D printing is being used right now, and I'll give you some tips to decide if you should get a 3D printer. Now that 3D printers are affordable, we're seeing lots of individuals and organizations using them for all kinds of applications. For instance, you can 3D print replacement parts for things that break around the house. If you search on Thingiverse, you can find pre-made replacement parts for all kinds of products. You can also model your own replacement parts and print them when something breaks. In fact, the 3D printing nerd has done that in a couple of his videos. One to fix his refrigerator door latch, and another time to fix his garbage disposal. But you don't need to wait for something to break to try to create a copy of something. Cosplayers and makers are using 3D printers to create props and pieces for costumes that look like something their favorite characters would wear or use. And over at the Punished Props YouTube channel, they have tons of videos showing you how to design, print, and finish props that are good enough to be used in movies. Unfortunately, 3D printing takes a while, so it's not ideal for mass production. But you can use that 3D printed object to make molds for casting, and then easily cast copies. The guys over at the Tested YouTube channel actually made a video all about that. I included the link in the description. Some makers are designing their own jewelry. Using SLA printers to print at high resolution, you can get stunning results even with small rings, charms, and earrings. Or, if you don't have an SLA printer, you can still use a lower resolution FDM printer to print out test pieces, until you get the sizes and proportions right. Then, you can send your file over to Shapeways and print your jewelry in the metal of your choice. And since Shapeways is also a marketplace, you can also buy or sell 3D printed jewelry there too. Check out the link in the description to see what kinds of cool jewelry items are being made every day. And finally, some makers are volunteering their time and expertise to help improve medical prosthetics. Using 3D printed prosthetics has a bunch of advantages. First, prosthetics can be more specifically customized to the patient and then printed specially for them. Second, the overall design of a particular prosthetic can be improved and innovated on by a much larger audience in a short time frame. And finally, all of this comes at a much lower cost than relying on the traditional system for getting prosthetics to those that need them. So now that you've seen all the cool ways people are using 3D printers, you might wonder if you should get your own. Well, if you like tinkering, learning, and creating your own 3D items to print, then definitely. If you can afford a printer, it's a lot of fun. But if you're expecting it to work like your inkjet with no maintenance and no knowledge about how the printer itself works, then you're probably going to be frustrated. Ultimately, owning a 3D printer is a hobby, which means spending some time on it. It's not just a toy to put up on the shelf and show off when your friends come over. Anyway, I hope this does inspire you to start making things in 3D and get a 3D printer, because it's an exciting technology and a lot of fun to play with. And don't worry if you don't have any experience. As long as you're willing to learn, you can start enjoying 3D printing. If you know of any other cool ways 3D printers are being used, please share them with me in the comments. I love hearing from you guys. And if you want to learn more about anything I talked about today, check the description for links. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.